You know what's mad? Some of you really think that all of these handhelds do the exact same thing, which is actually crazy to me. And don't get me wrong, they're all gaming devices, definitely. They're just all different and got their own unique advantages. Cause if I was gonna do this, then I probably wouldn't use this one, but I could use these ones. But if I was looking to play this whilst using this, then this will be my go-to every single time. But don't worry, because if you don't know the differences, then that's why you follow me, so I can boss you in it. So I'm gonna tell you what you need to know about the MSI Claw, PlayStation Portal, Logitech G Cloud, and Steam Deck to help you understand the differences between them. So cool, let's start off with the PlayStation Portal, which you can call the Portal for short, but don't call it the PSP, because the PlayStation diehards really don't like that. Now the Portal's a remote play gaming device with a 1080p LCD screen that a lot of people know for remote playing the PS5 on. Now remote playing means that it mirrors your PS5 console, letting you play it without having to use the TV that your PS5 is hooked up to, or even be in the same room as it. But recently, it got an update that lets PS Plus premium members cloud stream PlayStation's cloud game catalog without having to use the PS5 console to do so. But to do this, the Portal does need to be connected to Wi-Fi for it to work. So if you're gonna go chill at the park or you're getting on the airplane, then this isn't the handheld device you should choose to roll with. But if you're sure there's good Wi-Fi where you're going and want to play something from the PlayStation catalog, then this is definitely a great device to have, especially because it's got the exact same haptics and adaptive triggers as the PS5's DualSense controller. And it's also got a 7 to 9 hour battery life, which is longer than the average gaming session. Oh, and it can be used as a second controller to use on the console whether you're in the same room as it or not, so you can local play without even being local. So long story short, the Portal's a sick handheld gaming device for long PS5 gaming sessions, but it's basically a brick if the Wi-Fi is not on point. Next, I'm going to be talking about the unique differences of the Steam Deck from Valve. So the Steam Deck, also known as the Deck, isn't just a remote play device, but a full-fledged handheld gaming PC. And when I say PC, yes, I mean this kind of PC, but it's smaller, not as powerful, and much more portable than this one. It's got a 7-inch 1280 by 800 resolution LCD touchscreen, and you've also got the upgraded version called the Steam Deck OLED that's got a 7.4-inch HDR OLED touchscreen display as well. So the Steam Deck runs on Steam OS, but it's also flexible enough to let you install Windows or any other operating system if you feel confident enough to do so. Now, like the Portal, you can use the Steam Deck to remote play your PS5 console using third-party apps, but you won't be able to cloud stream the PlayStation cloud games or get the satisfaction of the haptics and adaptive triggers that the Portal offers. But different to the Portal, you can access all the games and apps that you bought from the Steam store, and you've got access to thousands of games from AAA titles to some serious indie gems. And since it's basically a mini PC, you can also install games from other platforms like the Epic Games Store and EA Play. You can also use the Xbox Cloud Gaming app to cloud stream with Wi-Fi only, but you can't download any Xbox games unless you install the Windows operating system onto it. Another sick thing about it is that you can use emulators to play classic console games and even emulate modern consoles like Nintendo Switch to play games like Zelda and Mario Kart on it. It also comes with up to 512 gigabytes of SSD storage to store your downloaded games on, and it's got a trackpad to help control games a bit easier, like when you're aiming on shooters or navigating the menus a bit smoother. It's got a battery life of 2 to 8 hours for gameplay, but how long it lasts all depends on the games you're playing and the settings you got them on. Oh, and you can dock it to a monitor or TV and use it as a desktop PC or console replacement. So you can game on the big screen, watch a movie, or even get some work done on it. So basically, the Steam Deck's a sick choice for anyone who wants a portable gaming PC experience, but in terms of battery life, you can't rely on it without sacrificing on quality. Next, I'm gonna be talking about the Logitech G Cloud. So the G Cloud's an Android-powered handheld gaming device with a 7-inch 1080p touchscreen display that can be used as a gaming device for cloud gaming or a tablet that works like any other Android tablet would. Similar to the Portal, it needs Wi-Fi to stream games from services like Xbox Cloud Gaming, Nvidia GeForce Now, and Steam Link via remote play on PC. But because it's also a tablet, it's not just limited to cloud streaming, because it allows you to download games from the Google Play Store to play without needing Wi-Fi. It's got 64 gigabytes of internal storage with the option to add an external microSD card for extra storage. So you can download and play games like Minecraft, GTA San Andreas, or just chill on old school games like Fruit Ninja and Angry Birds. Plus, like the Steam Deck, it can function as an emulator to run classic games like Sonic 2 from the Mega Drive or Super Mario 64. But since it's nowhere near as powerful as the Steam Deck is, if you wanted to emulate more powerful demanding games like Nintendo Switch titles, you'd need to run third-party software like Yozo on your PC and use the G Cloud as a remote player. You can also use it to remote remote play your Xbox and download third-party apps to remote play your PS5, but it won't give you the same experience as the PlayStation Portal would with its adaptive triggers and haptics. A sick feature about the G Cloud though is its battery life that can give you around 12 plus hours of gameplay on a single charge, which is more than most if not all of the current gaming handheld devices. So long story short, the G Cloud's a sick handheld gaming device that can basically shapeshift to do most of the things that the other handhelds can do, especially with help from a PC or console. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna be busting you on the unique differences of the MSI Claw. Now, the Claw's a portable gaming handheld PC console with an 8-inch screen and comes with up to 1GB of storage depending on the model you get, with the option to add more storage with SD cards. Now, similar to the Steam Deck, the Claw supports remote play, letting you stream games from your Xbox, PS5 or PC. You can run emulation software, download and play games from the Steam Store, EA Play Store and other apps, lets you plug it into a monitor or TV to have a large screen experience, and if you want, you can even install Steam OS to give it the same operating system as the Steam Deck itself. But the big differences between the two handhelds is their CPU chips, because the Steam Deck uses a combined AMD powered APU and the Claw uses an Intel chip with Intel Arc graphics, but I'm not gonna get into all that because that's just some different nerdy thing altogether. Another difference is that the Claw runs on Windows OS, which is actually similar to other handhelds like the Rogue Ally and Lenovo Legion Go, but those other devices use AMD powered APUs like the Steam Deck, which makes the Claw unique being the only Intel chip powered handheld. Now, because it's got Windows, you can download and play games from Xbox Game Pass, use software like Microsoft Office and Photoshop, and install streaming service apps like Netflix and Crunchyroll without having to do some mad workarounds like you'd have to do on the Steam Deck. So while you'd have to go to desktop mode in the Steam Deck to do a lot of these things, the Claw natively does all of them without having to switch modes. Battery wise, the Claw lasts between 1 and just under 7 hours, but that also depends on your game settings and what kind of game you're playing. So if you're playing a game like Plants vs Zombies, then you might get the full thing, but if you play a game like Spider-Man 2, then you might be able to save about 3 people before the thing shuts itself off. So to wrap this up, the MSI Claw is a versatile handheld gaming device with unique features and the flexibility of a Windows-based system, but its limited battery life during intensive gaming sessions means that you'll need to keep it plugged in to fully enjoy AAA titles. So that's all the handhelds that I've got in my collection, and hopefully I've helped you guys decide on which best suits your situation. Anyway, if you want to see more sick gaming room content like this, then follow me on socials and like and share this video.